We are proud West Virginians and Americans who want to pursue life and liberty without a tyrannical government involving itself in every aspect of our lives.
I defended our country and our Constitution for 28 years.
I swore an oath when I enlisted to serve my country.
Combat veteran. I'm a retired U.S. Army infantry officer.
United States Marine Corps Corporal.
I'm a retired Master Sergeant of the U.S. Air Force.
I'm a former corporal of the USMC.
I'm retired disabled Sergeant First Class, U.S. Army.
I am a proud daughter of the American Revolution.
Ladies and gentlemen, the perpetuity of this great union is in jeopardy.
We have a government that has totally abdicated its responsibilities while delving into areas where it has no business.
They clearly do not represent us. Yet they retain their position for years and decades, and it's always by blaming someone else. Do you think they're going to limit themselves? They're using their power for personal financial gain while subjecting us to tremendous debt.
Imposing rules and regulations that would fill this room.
Especially here in West Virginia, they have destroyed our coal industry.
Over the last 20 years, our national debt has doubled twice under administrations of both parties.
75% of the population of the United States for decades in poll after poll has indicated a preference for term limits, and yet Congress will not take up the issue. Our situation is dire. We have over $100 trillion in unfunded liabilities.
The direction that our country is heading right now is dangerous.
Our country's founders knew this was going to happen and put a way to stop it by providing Article 5 of our Constitution the means to allow the citizens to call for convention of states.
The Founding Fathers, in their wisdom and brilliance, inserted this language so that the states would have an alternative method for proposing amendments because they knew Congress would be unwilling to limit their own power.
This presents an opportunity for the state of West Virginia to be part of the solution.
Limit the power and jurisdiction of the federal government and enforce fiscal restraint on the central government.
Only resolution that addresses the coal EPA regulations that are currently crushing our economy.
So today, you have a choice. You're the line.
We're the only ones who can do this. Congress is not going to do it.
We must return to the rule of law. We must return to our constitutional republic.
It is time to require the federal government to relinquish its powers, not specifically outlined in the Constitution. The time has come to require Congress to live by the same laws that they pass. The time has come for the federal government to balance the budget, just as every American has to.
West Virginians know what's best for West Virginia. This is where voices like mine can be heard, these halls. This is where the founders wanted the power to rely.
Everybody will be encouraged across the nation, will see this and take this example, pass it in their states. We'll be one step closer to taking back the power from the out-of-control federal government.
That you are not alone, that there are more like you across this country, that there is power in the grassroots.
I and thousands of other mountaineers ask you today to be courageous, plant your flag, make a stand for liberty, and pass this resolution.
I'm here live in Philadelphia at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. When you hear the phrase lives, fortunes, and sacred honor, these are the folks we should think of, those who anonymously gave their lives. Well, today you have a chance to volunteer. You need to volunteer for conventionofstates.com, the movement that's going to save the country. These folks were willing to step up and give everything. We need you to give just a little bit. Go to conventionofstates.com and volunteer today.